So this was my COVID hobby. I had never felt like I was a creative person, but I took right to it.
For Tamiko Torres, beading began as an outlet, a way to bring balance to her life as a full-time therapist. But it quickly became something more.
I wouldn't have thought that was even a possibility for me, to actually sell my earrings and to make any sort of business out of it. Once I started my Instagram page, many people were like, you need to connect with Missoula Makers. Like, that was like the common thread.
Missoula Makers Collective was also created during COVID. The brainchild of Rachel Evans and Bailey Durnell, who met while bartending and bonded over their mutual love of jewelry making. They started by subleasing space inside another business downtown. The space, while an excellent launch pad, was never meant to be a permanent arrangement. When it came time to move on, they didn't know where to begin.
We, know how to start a business, we know how to start a brand, but we don't really know how to use those traditional business tools. So when we were, playing in the commercial real estate field and starting to do that, thinking about a loan, thinking about all these things, we just walked into that space and we were like, we actually don't know how to do any of this.
That's where Missoula Economic Partnership's Business Development Director, Christine Littig, stepped in.
MEP found us. Bailey and I have so many irons in the fire that having somebody sit us down and kind of hone that interest and that need for building cash flow, being a little bit more economically minded, was very important.
MEP connected Rachel and Bailey to people who could help them understand where they were and where they were headed, empowering them with the financial knowledge to make a plan and make a move. The results? A new storefront on Front Street, a new chapter, and new opportunities for artists like Tommy.
And the biggest shift I noticed was immediately, like, my sales doubled, tripled. All of a sudden it was like, okay, I got to start keeping on top of this, It was so exciting.
This storefront gives artists a presence they might never have had on their own, a way to be discovered, seen, and supported by community.
If it were super challenging, if it was going to be an enormous struggle, I probably would have just gifted these to friends. It would have never been like this consistent, supportive cash flow that I get to have.
From a pandemic hobby to a thriving storefront, Missoula Makers Collective is proof that when creative people are given the right tools and the right partners, possibility becomes progress.